If you've ever done a 30-day challenge, you know these questions pop up. Where to next? What do I do now? You've learned a lot. You have built a new habit, or most of it, because what I've heard is that it can take on average 66 days to build a new habit. But you're on your way. How do you keep up the momentum? So there are three things I suggest you do. The first one is to decide to continue. Yes, for sure, there are nobody to keep you accounted right now, and there are no nice spreadsheet to put links in to make sure that the organizer knows that you've done the challenge. There's none of that, but you can still decide to continue on your own. A few years ago, I headed out on a challenge called Ship 30 for 30. And I did it because I wanted to learn more from the two creators about how to write well. And the medium we used was Twitter. It was still called Twitter back then, not X yet. And I didn't need to build the habit of writing daily because I already did it in my emails, but I did want to learn more. So it wasn't that hard to write a Twitter post every day and then to post it to the spreadsheet where everybody also added their Twitter link. And then we went into each other's Twitter account and we gave comments to the tweets, and we would like it and sometimes retweet it and do all that kind of social stuff. And after the challenge ended, I decided I would continue, which I did for a while, but then faded out, which was a bad thing. But even if you decide to continue, you don't have to do it in the same way. So now comes the second point, and that is to change the rules. So the rules of the challenge I was in back then was that I should post a Twitter post and I should also react to some of the others. And that's a point where I often go wrong because I don't like social media that much. So I don't mind writing every day. I love writing. So that part was easy, but the going in to be social, that's not really for me. A short while ago, I read somewhere, and I've forgotten where, maybe in an email, about someone who also didn't like social media that much and had found that it didn't work for him because he didn't go there. He felt forced to go and comment, and I do the same. Right at the moment, I'm supposed to be writing on Substack, which I did for a while, but a big part of it and of Medium is to reply to other people's posts. And that's the part that bores me because a lot of time, it takes a lot of time just to find something interesting to comment on. So I feel kind of I'm wasting my time. So what I read in that email a couple of days ago was that YouTube may be the perfect media for me and for others who aren't that keen at commenting on social media. And that fits well with my day 30 out of 30 for this video challenge I'm doing now. This is my day 30 of creating a video every day. And the thing about creating videos is that you post a video on YouTube, and then if people reply, I will go in and reply to their comments. But if or when a channel takes off, that will often get impossible because you see some of the big channels, they have hundreds of thousands of comments even within the first 24 hours. And then they'll still have people commenting on some of their older videos. So it would be impossible. What I notice is that those video creators, they will answer comments and like them, maybe for an hour or so after they have posted, and then they'll go on to their next videos because that's what people want. Of course, it's nice to see a reply to your comment, but what people really want is a new video coming out after a few days. So that's how you can bend the rules of any challenge that you're in. I'm creating a challenge right now where people are supposed to use a specific platform and post on it daily for 30 days and then share it to get traffic. But after the 30 days, when people have built this habit and they know how to do things, they can tweak the rules and then they can use another platform. The platform isn't important. What's important is to learn how to build a good habit and how to do the right things that will work for you. So that was the I can't pronounce it, second item. The third item is to deduct the lessons and learn from them. Not just the specific method you used, but learn from what lessons you draw from this whole challenge. What did you learn about yourself, for example? Where did you struggle and where did you procrastinate because you didn't dare to do some point? For example, publish what you've written or publish a video you created or in the editing phase, or what's your strength and what your weaknesses. Learn from those, deduct the lessons from those, and then you can go on to your next step. And that is, in fact, the 3 steps I've already mentioned here. You can decide to continue, which you should. You can change the rules, and you can deduct the lessons. And then keep doing that, ideally every 30 days, when you have learned new stuff about yourself and your media and what you're doing, and then keep growing, keep improving all the time. So I hope this helps. And this was my day 30. So now I'm going off to have some champagne or something. Maybe not, but I'm going to celebrate.